Welcome back to FTB Infinity Expert Mode. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we're going to be continuing along our conquest of the Twilight Forest and completing all the achievements that we can in the Twilight Forest. We've got a few more to do, but I think we'll continue on the main story arc bit, which our next bit is to find the Lamp of Cinders in the cave that bears the trolls. But first, a few things that I've done around the base and something that I actually want to do in it right now. So, what has happened? Well, it's pretty simple. I've added a blitz farm because I needed blitz rods, so I just farmed a bunch of blitz using this sword. I got the soul pretty quickly. It's like my 10th one, which is really quick. It usually takes like a couple hundred to get a soul. And I was just happy, so I just stuck it straight in a mob spawner that I kidnapped from the Twilight Forest. And yeah, we now got a bunch more hearts, niter, and blitz rods, which is good. And with Blaze, I changed it up slightly. As you can see, I have a diamond spike. Now, this diamond spike is also enchanted with... Do you not see the enchantments when you just look at it with any eye? I thought you could. No, you can't, but it's enchanted with sharpness, looting, and reaper. This means that it drops mob souls, which is very nice. Now we have a bunch of mob souls for crafting the resurrection stone. It also means that we get an absurd amount of XP, and we've started stocking it up in here. Nope, I'm not going to be able to hit it from there. Let's see how much XP we have in this one. Hasn't been going too long. 381. Really? Has it got that much XP so quickly? That's the most XP one. Oh wait, no, this is the most XP one currently. But hey. So what I want to do now is create a system that will automatically process Draconian. Now if we look at Draconian ore and look at how it's processed, there's no real good process to get a lot of Draconian dust out of it. The only good method is to fortune it. And how are we going to do that? Well, that's pretty simple. We've got two of the items in our inventory, and the other thing what we need is known as stable. Yes, that's right. It's the pickaxe, I think. Destruction pickaxe with efficiency X, which is nice. So let's grab that. And we also now need to go get the enchanted boots, which are back in the overworld. So here's the fortune 3. Let's put it in, and I don't have enough XP. What you? Oh, it's doing that annoying glitch. 1 second. There's an easy solution to this. I just need to ascend to the top. Basically, when you go through the thing, now update my XP. When you go through the portal to the last millennium, it kind of temporarily erases your levels, which is always fun. So now this has efficiency X and fortune 3, which means it's going to loot the items, and this is indestructible. The whole reason why I chose this pickaxe is because it doesn't break, which is always nice. So where do I want to set this up? Set it up in front of the rock crusher maybe. So we have a block placer here, the autonomous activator here, that there, first shot left click, I pump in Draconian here, and we're going to need a vacuum hopper because we're going to get XP, which means I'm going to need another one of those experience obelisks. Right, let me get everything. So we should have everything that we need to do to make this thing, but I just remembered that I increased our laser count, as you can probably tell, but I still think we need more lasers. Now there's 21 lasers here, 21 lasers here, which is 42. Add another 21 is 63. Add 6 is 69 lasers in total, which is quite the lasering capacity, I do have to say, and it does actually look pretty nice when it starts firing. I'll try and catch that at one point. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this here, we're going to tell it Draconian, I'm going to do that. That'll just automatically insert the Draconian. Now down Do you want it underneath? Yeah, that's probably best. I've got an iron gate. We're going to do what we did for the dropper over there. I'm going to tell it when items in inventory. Wait, I forgot what it was now. Of course, let's have a look. Items in inventory, redstone signal on, and then redstone signal off. And this basically creates a pulse system if we get this right. Redstone signal off. Redstone signal on, yes. Yeah, and this should pulse if I remember correctly. Well, it should, it works over there. So we can connect this up here, but not quite yet. So we've got the pickaxe in here. I need to run power to this. It doesn't matter about it being drained. Okay, so out back we want a vacuum hopper. An experience obelisk to the left, and an ender tank to the left of that. So we'll configure this out. Here we want to push. Here we want to pull. And we need to tell this, turn that off, click that, and put that back on to pump that way. So it should function now. In theory, I just need to run some power to it. Where's the nearest MV wire? MV, one of you and one of you. This should power the thing. Now if I click you and blocks, okay, how about up there? Yes, that works. Okay, so let's put that back in the first slot, put that there, and we put the items in. Okay, now there is one problem, is that I'm going to pick them up because I'm too close. There is a solution to that. We can fix it. We also have the problem of... Right, so we've got a solution to that. We need a ender collector. So this should function now. I've got the vacuum hopper filled up with cobblestone. The ender collector instantly picks it up, drops it into this ME interface panel here. So we could do with some more Draconian, but I don't think we have any since the system's not spitting it out. And there's only two ways to get Draconian. The quarry, which I do believe is running currently. Yes, so it should be getting items, yep. And going to the end and harvesting a meteorite, which I don't have a clue where it is because I just harvested one. So I guess it's off to the Twilight Forest. So one last thing before we go into the Twilight Forest, and that's an item. So the Kia Cuckoo, apparently you can make it with those stable ingots. So I made it to be put inside autonomous activators for farming blazes for mob souls. Then I realised that, wait a minute, I can stick it on these diamond spikes, and I can stick Reaper on the diamond spikes, and it still functions how exactly I want it, so that's what I did. And that's why we have cuckoos. I was meaning to just build the regular sword variant of the unstable ingots, the sword... It's down here. I was meaning to build the etheric sword, but it gave me the cuckoo. I don't know how to pronounce it. So we'll just take that on our little journey now because it's an indestructible sword and it's pretty cool looking. It's a nice 3D model they've got going. So off to the Twilight. We want to head this way towards the troll caves. It's that thing just below my cursor. Now, whilst we're heading over there, there's some things I wanted to talk about. First of all, I've recently bought Factorio, and I am really enjoying it, and would be interested in making a series if you lot want me to. If you do, I'll make one. Just state it down in the comment section below. If you don't know what Factorio is, top-down base building game where your whole process is to build a factory to make stuff on an alien planet with some indigenous monsters that really dislike pollution, and everything you do makes pollution. And your end goal is to create a rocket to win the game. So yeah, also, let's see where this thing's going to go. We're looking for some sort of cave, I'm guessing. Also, I need to do more of the blaze variants, because I'm going to need all these different rods, you know, back in base. Which one's this one used for? It's used to make promethium dust, which is used to make the resonant flux ducts, right? Tectonic pyrotheum. I wonder what special effect that has. So, where is this little thing? I'll get to talk about the other thing that I want to talk about in a second. This is the impenetrable spikes. But I guess it's technically penetrable since I have flight, but that would be cheating. Where's this entrance? Give me a second. This looks promising. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about was RimWorld. If you've not heard of that game, quick description. Top-down base building game. Yes, you may be getting a theme. I like my base building games. See, let's hop down here. Actually, let's take off our wings as well. Let's make this a fair fight. Now, there's something down in this place that we need to get. Top-down base building game where you need to basically set up a colony on an alien planet. Yes, another alien planet game. I do like my space games as well. And there's other colonists on there. Your characters are randomly generated and are super in detail. A bunch of stats. They have a childhood story, a adult story, so what they did as a child and what they did as an adult, which affects them. They've got incapabilities, so things they cannot do, which can range from incapable intellectual to incapable of social to all sorts of stuff. And they've got traits, of course, which I guess can be positive. I don't know if traits can be positive or negative, but I know they can be positive. Hello, troll bear. Oh no, torchberries. Why did I say troll bear? Torchberries. Interesting. So I need to try and find wherever something is down here. I've not done this one yet. I have no clue about it. I'll let you know when I find something of interest. This is different. Okay. So obsidian, huge mush glow, and mushrooms, obsidian pillars, and what the heck is you? Hello, witch. Well, that reminds me, I should farm witches. They'll give me redstone and glowstone. Yes. Giant obsidian. Doesn't appear as if I can break it. Is there a way in on top? That's my current question. I broke some of that trollsteinium stuff. Doesn't appear to be a way on top. Let's just put one of you there. No. Interesting. So what do we do here? Do these regular obsidian things have anything inside of them? Oh yes, they do. Magic beans. Uberous soil. Let's have a look around and mine some of these then. See what we can find. Do all of them have something in, or only some of them? That one's definitely empty. That one we've done. Let's head back over here because there's one over here. Let's see what this has when we crack it open. Hello. Oh, magical beans, uberous soil. Okay, right, I'll be back once we find something. Right, so what we need to do now is apparently plant a bean on this uberous soil and head up the beanstalk. Odd, it didn't use up the magic bean. Which is very interesting. But hey, huge stalk. Wow. Quite the ascent. Granted, I could have flew up here, but that's cheating. We want to play this properly because that giant obsidian thing needs an item from up here, and I think we'd like to explore everything we can. Wispy cloud. No, not with the sword. So if I remember correctly, the sword takes damage if you use it to break blocks. Oh, fluffy cloud. Oh, giant cobblestone, not good. Right, I'll be back once I figure out how to get past this cobblestone. You know what? I'll instantly find it. Okay. A giant log. Hello, who are you? A me? Oh, there's me's. How nice. With the giant swords. They move incredibly slow. Right, let's back up. Let's try the King's Law on them. If you don't know what it is, it's a Twilight... not Twilight Forest. It's a tiny item that I got a while ago, and I've been really wanting to use it in combat. Lobs him quite far up into the air. Okay, so he doesn't appear to have dropped the item. Oh. Oh. Maybe it's because that doesn't class as me technically killing them. Right. Okay then. Let's head towards another one and actually use our flight this time because we've already used the magic bean and I've got more of them. We need to head towards another one of these things, so we want to head this way and we'll find another one. Very interesting. Well, let's use our magic bean so we know which ones we've been to. I think that might be a good idea. Ow, that hurt. Right, so let's ascend our way up here now. I'm guessing it doesn't classify as we killed him. I do like the giant trees up here. It's pretty nice. Also, I like how everything spawns in these giant block styles. Hello. Alright, let's try the crystal bow. Because apparently, this guy here, which is me for some reason, yep, drops giant items. I'm guessing the King's Law, it doesn't detect it as me killing them. Oh, I wonder, could we get a soul of them? That would be interesting, get the soul and continuously farm these giant pickaxe. Let's have a look. If I remember correctly, this thing should be huge. Let's go into F5. Ah, yes. Appropriately sized for me. What? That's got to be a screenshot. I think nothing suits it better than that. Maybe I'll find a better thing to take a screenshot, but I'll definitely have to have that giant pickaxe. So, let's head back down into that troll cave and see if we can find something. The vault again. Right, so here we are. Let's crack this open and give it a look. Ooh, this is taking some time. I wonder if I'll get the giant obsidian. Interesting. I wonder if I get the giant wood. I should go check whether I can get that. Ooh, nice. Oh yes, you do get the giant obsidian, and inside here is a chest and a trap chest. The trap chest doesn't seem to be hooked up. I'll get magic beans, some more uber soil, and we get lamp. I wish for more burning. Right, so nice. There isn't much time left, so what I'm thinking is we give it a try and see what happens when we mine these giant logs and stuff like that. Right, so we do get a giant log piece. Okay, I'm guessing just giant leaves return us the thing. No, it does break like normal leaf. Okay, and you go, and you go, and you go. Oh no, no, no! It does give us the giant leaf. Very interesting. So you there, you there. We have got the giant sword as well. Let's put you in there. You in there. Keep you. You in there. You. Okay. You've respawned. Hello. Does that mean I'll have unlimited swords? Oh. I found a weakness. Let's get the cobblestone. Yeah. That's nice. But unfortunately, we've run out of time for today's episode. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Got any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer if possible. New channel, hit that like button. No, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date, sorry. Stay well, and Survivor out. Big sword, big weapon.
can't believe what you've